Hey.
Go Pacers. Go Pacers. Hey, Marcus. That's how you start the podcast off.
Hey, man. It's episode whatever it is.
Yeah, we got it.
4.2 second, Indiana up. Miles Turner at the free throw line. They just won about 4.
Niggas out there hurt.
Oh, look at John Starks.
John Starks look like an older version of my boy.
Yeah, Nimbridge.
Nah, the from we was just talking about him from the Knicks.
John Starks like he could be kin to Monte Ellis.
What's the guard? The light skinned guard? Hart, Josh Hart. That's Josh Hart.
Look at old boy back there.
Heat of the night.
Stedman.
Hey, you ain't no need to run, bro. This shit over with.
I got troubles wall to wall. In the heat. Oh, look at these.
We gotta take that part out.
More different. I'm talking about early. A minute and 13. We're going straight. Look at Bill Murray.
That nigga went straight for the J's.
Yeah, let's get out of the system, bro.
We gotta call them J's.
Yeah, we ain't potting like a month.
Right.
Yeah. I forgot the rules.
Nigga said never speak. Them we do not speak of.
Hey, man. Hey, how you been, bro?
Man, great, bro.
Yeah, man.
Nothing okay.
You looking good, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, man. What shoes of the day? The fires? Boy, pull out the old fire.
Yeah. Little
something. Look at Bob Costas. He about it. Look. Celebrity Row.
I'm talking about Furious.
Yeah.
How much them tickets cost?
Man, about 60 grand.
Baby, check and see how much the front row tickets cost. Of course, yeah.
We go to StubHub. They don't even got the real price on them.
Yeah. Bro, it hurt. It hurt losing 2 games at home, and then you got to go play against a team who really liked it at home.
And you got, on top of that, you got to go to Indiana.
Indiana's really like that at home.
Yeah.
These niggas really don't lose at home.
Well, I mean, like the city itself, it ain't nothing to do.
Yeah.
But lose.
Yeah, pretty much.
Imagine going from New York to Indiana.
Imagine going to live. Imagine being
being traded from LA to Indiana.
What'd be like the city? What'd be like the one place you wouldn't want to go?
Utah.
Facts.
It's like 15 grand a ticket.
Depending
on where you at. Some are 31 grand, some are 12, some are 15.
Could you imagine spending $30,000 for just a ticket?
I wouldn't pay more than my rent. I mean my mortgage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay more than where I live. So I would if I see a ticket more than that, I can't do it.
Why is this over here 30?
Like if Saint Super Bowl tickets was my mortgage, I'm
reasonable.
I'm paying it.
Right.
I'm paying it.
I wouldn't mind going to Super Bowl.
I'm doing I'm calling the company and being like, hey, I lost my job. I need like a forbearance for the month.
Nosebleeds start at 400.
400 for the nosebleeds. I'm not a nose. I can't do nosebleeds.
Yeah, bro.
Regardless.
You ain't gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. Like, you might well stay home
unless you go to Dallas, the Cowboys.
Even then,
it ain't fun, but still. It's the atmosphere.
I get it because it ain't a bad seat there, and that big old screen you can see it all anyway.
Yeah, you can see that. You can see that shit from Austin, Texas.
But I like to watch the game though.
Right.
I want to be amongst them.
We had some the seats that you had got for the LSU game.
Mm-hmm. That's my vibe, bro.
Them was really good seats. We was right by the student area.
Yeah, that's my vibe, bro. Give me seats. Now, what I did learn trying to flex a little bit too much. Mm-hmm. When me and G went to the
Saints,
the LSU game the year after that, we had seat 5, row 5, or row like 4, close. Yeah. You can't see shit that close.
Yeah,
I say the good seats started like 20,
15, 14.
Yeah, around that area.
Yeah.
Anything 5, 6, 7. You because you even standing up, you ain't gonna be able to see nothing. The way the LSU stadium is.
Yeah.
Saint Stadium different because it does because LSU so close to the field, like you basically standing behind the bench. and you like, bro, I can't see.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's around the good seats start around row 14, 15, 16.
30 bands for a ticket is ridiculous, bro.
If I had, I'm.
I wish I had it to do it.
Just and not think about it.
Yeah. That's different type of money though.
That's when the pod get picked up. That's what we're gonna be doing.
Nah, we're gonna have them sponsors. We're gonna have Roe Sparks gonna have us sitting courtside.
They're gonna call them acquire nut seats.
Yeah, the nut seats. The nut
seats. Yeah. The Fat Joe called them Joe Button seats.
The button seats.
Like, bro, that's second row.
Right.
Fam, give me the Joe Button seats, man.
Any day of the week, seats, man. Any day of the week.
How you shitting on row 2?
Right. And it ain't really row 2.
No,
that shit like row 1.
It's row 1A. Yeah,
it's just right
it's
there.
Still run. It's just 1A. You just okay. You not sitting right behind the assistant coaches.
My homie before I left Baton Rouge, my partner, his pops had one of his friends' pops had season tickets like courtside.
Yeah.
To the Pelicans.
Yeah.
And we went to a game. And I was like, this shit dope as fuck.
Yeah.
But this was before Zion.
Yeah. Pelican came for that was when we had
What's Carla was still there. AD was still there.
Yeah.
I was in Baton Rouge.
AD Drew, yeah. That team.
And we wasn't like foot wasn't on the but we was right there.
Yeah. You can spill something on the floor.
Yeah.
If you kick your drink off, it's a little bit gonna land on the floor. Yeah, when me and my lady we went to see Pelicans in Houston.
I need to go see
I
want to catch a Lakers game for Braun retire.
If when they come to Dallas, we'll roll out there.
I gotta catch a LeBron game
before
he get out of here. Yeah. We missed the Kobe. Me and at least tried to go to that Kobe. Them tickets was ridiculous.
Yeah, they was championship seats.
Yeah, me and at least was looking at the tickets to that at the time. I was like, these tickets crazy. And the thing about it, we probably should have just went to that game just to see Kobe.
Yeah. When y'all tried to go when they came to Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That on his run, on his farewell tour.
Yeah.
The tickets was crazy.
Yeah, man. It's been the kids out of school. They're like, hey, let me go and take this shot to the kids out of school. Kids are out of school. Ain't no more pickups, ain't no more drop-offs, ain't no more.
Man, them pickups,
it's still band practice about to kick. Band practice kick in the summer.
So my son's still playing basketball. So this is summer to like really lock in and go get it. So I ain't doing having to get up and go. I ain't gotta wake up at 6 no more.
A little bit of pickup is cool.
Yeah.
Cause you can't get past that. I couldn't imagine the kids not doing nothing.
Yeah,
and just being like, dang, y'all can do nothing.
Y'all ain't did shit all summer.
Man, a motherfucking thing.
Yeah,
it was. I was like, I think I was talking. I think I was talking to you, bro. When we were talking about like how everybody has this opinion that kids don't really be outside. They do be outside. It just be in a controlled environment.
Yeah,
because if you go to like a park or like an inside court. A wreck, and it be full of kids.
It ain't like
they just don't be outside no more.
I think we be looking at it from like the standpoint how we used to be doing, like in the street.
We had to.
We was just in the street.
We ain't had nothing else to do.
Yeah,
I mean we did, but what was better than being outside?
Being outside,
nothing
was better than, and especially like when you got like all your friends. If you stayed in one of them neighborhoods, like where all your friends was there, and then like in the summertime, if your cousins came from out of town, if you had that going on,
man, don't let me hear a ball bouncing.
Oh yeah,
somebody walking the ball up the street. I'm
y'all
going
outside. To hoop?
Yeah, I'm going outside. Somebody walking that ball past my crib.
Yeah, y'all going to hoop? Where y'all going to hoop at?
Yeah, bro. Or somebody come get you. Hey man, come hoop, man. We need the extra man.
Hey, we about to go hoop. You gonna roll? Man, that was the shit.
Man, come on, fam. Oh, good old time, bro.
Them kids in our neighborhood be outside though. I ain't gonna lie.
Our neighborhood too, but it'd be more like the pool and the park.
They be on every street. Like I like seeing that though.
Yeah,
like,
I love it.
It's like every street you turn down, and it ranged from like the little kids, like the little 8-year-old kids, 9-year-old kids. Then you got your 12, like Kennedy be outside. Kennedy 12, and then him and his little homeboys, they 12, 13, 14,
just outside
playing. And then the other kid, you will walk, you see kids, you'll be driving, you see kids who like in high school, 9th, 10th grade, walking, got a basketball, got a football.
Oh, school, bro. We was outside and we saw a police chase coming down the street. Police were chasing 3 little white boys on dirt bikes. And the white boy wasn't stopping, they ain't catch them. They posted on the local police department website that if anybody has information, they took a picture of them. Man, it was a little white kid, but the white kid couldn't have been no older than like 13, 14. It was 3 of them. Yeah. You hear, boo, 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 boo. They split up. One of them went straight through like the dog park. Hey man,
shout out to y'all, bro.
Hey man, restoring the feeling over here in North Texas.
Hey man, leave them kids alone, man. We was on the way over here. We pulling out our driveway coming down the street. So our street is here. It's like a cross street coming. Yeah. The dude is like on a motorized scooter. Ran out in front of the car. Dude looked like he might have been like 20s or something. Yeah. Man, dude ran out in front of the car. At least hit the brakes. Then he kind of like stopped, and then like he was gonna turn and come down the street. This motherfucker ran, slap into a car.
He drunk,
head on. Yeah, that's what I told him. Yeah, he drunk. He hit the car
and then
fell out, and laid on the ground there. Like this,
collecting itself.
Yeah, at least it's like, should we check on him? That's the thing. That's why I realized I'm getting better at life, because I would have been like, man, fuck that nigga.
He was rolling around,
but I was like,
you want to check on him?
By the time we was getting out the car, he got up and rolled off.
That's about what I would have did.
I was like, damn, because he looked fucked up though. But
it looked like he hit that car so fucking hard.
But the motorized scooters, once you in there, hey, you in there, bro. He got up.
It's like stopping a lawnmower, right? Like you can't just.
He stopped it and he was about to turn. So at least stopped in the street. Like we coming. At least stop. He right here, but it's a car right here. Yeah. He stopped, and as he was about to get like straighten up the turn, he hit the. I guess he hit the gas too quick before he got his feet on the scooter.
Brake,
Bam.
Yeah.
You can hear that shit. I was like, damn.
Car alarm went off.
Nah.
Rick said he could have did somebody's shit.
Yeah. That's why I don't like parking.
They gonna walk outside. They gonna walk outside. And be like,
oh no, they definitely seen that shit on the ring cam.
Oh, okay, bet. Yeah, man. I'm with you, bro. I realize I'm helpful too. Like when I'm mowing my yard, you know how you keep that little space between you and your neighbor. I mow my neighbor that space.
I would.
I mow it. I don't.
I
would, I'm but out here and I don't want to go in the house yet.
I would, but I don't. I don't know how people
are particular about their yard.
Yeah.
So my neighbor on the left, she particular. You can tell by her grass.
Yeah.
And I don't touch it.
Cut their grass, but we cut our grass. They wait until we cut our grass.
Well, my neighbor on the right, the African dude, his grass look like
the
mine.
Hispanic couple, that dude, that's the dude who cut all the yards in the neighborhood. That dude got to fucking clean up over there.
Yeah.
But he cut all the yards in the neighborhood. He might come out there and he'll get out there 8 o'clock in the morning. He just
start from one end to the next.
Yeah. And then like some days I see him get out there around, real talk, I see him pull up at somebody's house around 1, 2. I be going to work at like 5, or I see him around 12. About 5 o'clock, he's still further down in the neighborhood cutting. So I know he clean up out there.
But the people on the other side does?
They just cut they shit strictly with a weed eater.
Yeah.
And they only come out when we cut.
Yeah.
Because I guess they figure, okay, it's time to cut.
It's time to cut it. Because if they cutting theirs, I might as well.
They Asian too. They was touching my fucking hose when they first moved over there without asking.
They just
I was like, when did my hose get stretched out like this?
Asian people have it's cultural, but they don't have they don't have a sense of like personal space.
You know why the owner of Lululemon named it Lululemon?
Hold on, let me get rid of Lululemon. I know it's some bullshit coming.
It is some bullshit, but it's true.
It's racist.
It's true. Okay,
because they didn't want Asian people to be able to say Lululemon.
Rural Remy. Yeah. We should start a business called Rural Remy.
Right.
Yeah. That is true.
It's 100% true.
Who's the owner of Lululemon? What race?
It's real. Google it.
What race is the owner? White?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, they would own. Well,
Ruru Rimmon.
but Asians do have a lot of infighting. It could be a Japanese person like, I'm a fix you, China man.
I'm gonna fix you.
Yeah, Japanese people and Chinese people don't like each other.
I'm gonna fix you. It's crazy.
I'm gonna fix you, China man. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you the story because when we talking about being helpful. So anytime I'm in like a store and I see an older black lady at the register,
But that's mean.
yeah, facts.
That's still mean, G. That they would do that. That's fucking racist.
But I mean,
Definitely. If you read it, it's not exactly beat so that they can't pronounce it.
But that's what he's saying about.
but that's the thing but Asian people don't need to pronounce it to buy it. They just hey, go get me some of them
They
tights.
also aren't gonna buy it.
Well, I mean, wait, but they don't. But that I don't.
They make their own stuff.
I think that just make for a good story. Cause what about like could they can't sing lullabies? Or what about eating lemons? Remons. Yeah,
Don't call lemons.
or lullaby. Or what you go to a Asian person be like, hey, what you think about Lala Anthony? Rah.
Anthony. It's crazy, dog.
And they can't do that.
Is that him?
No, this is his cousin, who is also Asian.
Oh,
Let's go see La La Land. But yeah, man,
boy, so where y'all from? Louisiana. Boy from Louisiana.
Lafayette, Louisiana. I'm going to URL.
I'm going. Gotta go to Louisville.
That's hilarious.
That's fucked up. Nigga said Rah Anthony.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's all right. That's enough of the racist part of the show. So what we want to go to?
Control racism is good, bro.
I mean, we living in a racist time, bro. You might well laugh at it because it's just. That might be a good segue. Trump and the white
Trump.
refugees. Yeah.
Anything racist in Trump.
Yeah, the Afrikaners.
All right, put me up on game.
Afrikaners.
What's going on?
So, okay.
Afrikaners.
So Trump is under the impression that in South Africa,
White people are oppressed.
the white Africans are oppressed. That they're actually being killed for the land. So what happened was during apartheid. Apartheid is when, yeah. Apartheid is when South Africa took land and just dispersed it to pretty much white people and put black people in the ghetto. So when Nelson Mandela came into office, they got rid of apartheid, and the reversal of apartheid is basically this land that was illegally taken from black people. We're going to give it back to the black people who owned it if we can find the original owners of the land. Mm-hmm. If we can't, then whoever owns the land now can keep it until we find the original owners. So during apartheid, white people were given land from black people. White were given land from black people illegally, and then they trying to reverse that. So it's been taking years for the reversal, and it's still going on.
Baby, give me some water.
So white South Africaners have been saying that, well, they haven't been saying, but there's this narrative that that black people have been killing white farmers for the land, and that's what Trump is using to bring them over as refugees. It's like 50 of them. So that's he's looking at it. So he's looking at it like they're being killed because of their race, because of their white farmers, and black people are killing them, and they can seek refuge in America.
You know what? One thing about America,
What's that, brother?
we don't be minding our business.
We never do.
We just butt our nose at anybody.
But we mind white business.
But then, like, if the same thing is happening over here, like the oppression that's happening over here, that we turn they turn a blind eye to it.
It's par for the course.
Yeah,
Yeah, like pull yourself out by your bootstraps.
hey, because there's bootstraps in America.
Yeah, there's a lot of boots in America.
Obviously, there's no bootstraps anywhere
Ain't no
else.
bootstraps in South Africa.
Yeah,
But So he opened up them to come to America in 3 months. The interesting thing about that is all the people from Haiti and Honduras, El Salvador, Venezuela who come to America to seek refuge, it takes years. And when you ask the government why it takes so long, they say because we're backlogged, we don't have the infrastructure or the resources to speed up the process. That's why it takes so long. But you were able to bring these white people from South Africa over in 3 months, bought them plane tickets, got them housing and all that stuff.
That's crazy.
Citizenship in 3 months.
I bet they kids ain't gonna be in them little Chipotle burrito sacks
At all.
Remember them Chipotle burrito sacks?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna put them kids in them Chipotle burrito sacks.
But I'm interested. If I was one of the white people, I would call myself African American.
I mean, you wouldn't be wrong.
I'm the definition of because we don't know if we from Africa. I don't know if my family from Africa.
Would you do a 23andMe?
I don't trust it.
Yeah, because then they gonna take your DNA and make another J.
Yeah, it's just gonna. Yeah.
Javier.
Would you like another me floating around here? What if he was more attractive?
Not possible.
Okay, well, thank you. But what if he was more attractive? What if he had what if he was better sexually? I think you would. I would hire him. I'm talking about just like me.
He look just like you.
Talk like me.
It sounds like that Tubi movie we watched, baby.
Yeah.
Remember that Tubi movie we watched when the brother came back?
I think I would hire him to deal
Kill
with
the
you
other
while
brother. You hire that nigga?
I would hire. Hey man, come deal with our wife.
It was Cain and Abel.
To deal with me.
Yeah, where would you go? Why he
I would go
dealing?
to like. I would just travel the world. Hey man, she like this.
Leave him here while you're on sabbatical, but that's it.
Do what?
You can leave him here while you're on sabbatical.
Yeah, you would like that.
I
But
don't want to be lonely.
huh?
I don't want to be lonely.
You wait 6 weeks.
Leaving me for 6 weeks.
It's only 6 weeks. You can't handle yourself for 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yeah,
Time.
that is a long time.
For what?
How about we both get doppelgangers of each other and we just
Have you ever met your doppelganger or saw him? Y'all ever seen y'all doppelganger? Never. I have.
What's the dude who used to beef with Prince that sang on Purple Rain?
They used to beef with Prince.
Yeah, he was in that band that didn't want Prince to come in. What's Morris Day?
Oh, Morris Day.
Yeah, that's my doppelganger.
You think Morris Day your doppelganger?
Slim me. That's about the closest he can get. Either him or like
No.
Cory Booker.
Hold on. I seen a nigga online. The only reason.
It's Cory Booker.
You either
Who you talking about? The nigga from New York?
yeah.
From the nigga who went to jail?
What about Fat Me is Khalid El Amin.
No, bro. I seen a nigga who is. Oh, I wish I do this nigga.
They got a coach on NCAA number 137. You pick him. He looked just like me. G came in and was like she was laughing because that creative player looked just like me.
Let me see if I can find this.
You
dude.
kind of look like if I put a beard on Monte Ellis.
That nigga think everybody look like Monte Ellis.
Yeah.
Damn, where is this nigga at? I know I ain't about to find the nigga now.
Yeah, I would hire my doppelganger to come sleep with my old lady.
Nah, this is Jay right here.
Who was it?
That is not Jay.
That's hilarious. That nigga do like me.
That nigga look like that does look like this nigga, man. That nigga
look just like me,
let me see if I can get up.
That's hilarious.
Let me see if I can get up.
You find a rando on Instagram like, hey man, that dude look like Jay.
He had a good picture on here the other day. He one of the pages I follow. He like one of the dudes that put on the outfits and shit.
I'm gonna grow a man bun. What?
Okay.
Remember years ago I asked
Yeah,
you and you-
I had it, but I don't know. I ain't like it.
I'm just gonna
I wish I
start
would.
sending all my requests through Reggie.
I wish I would have saved this picture of this nigga yesterday. I was like, damn, this nigga look like Jay. I met my doppelganger though, face to face. I was when I was at work at Nike, nigga walked right in and looked at me.
It was the Spider-Man meme.
I was like, what am I doing over there?
Yeah.
Cuz look just like me though. And then the niggas that I think I sent you that video on Instagram. Mario sent me TGK. TG. Yeah, you know what I'm about? And the dudes was talking. They was talking to that one cat, and they was like, "Why these niggas sound like you?" And
oh
Jay?
yeah.
I'm like, damn, nigga got my voice
and everything.
That shit crazy.
I don't know. I feel like my doppelganger is like from the 70s, 80s, or like once I get older, like graded from Sam the Son.
Your old doppelganger.
Yeah.
What, Jay?
You gonna be great. I'm gonna be Fred.
We was watching
Fish Eye Fool. Call my nigga Fish Eye Fool.
We were watching Sam the Son the other day, man. That show still it's so funny, bro.
That shit funny.
When he said Esther and Fred. Esther was like, Fred say, if we was on a boat in the middle of the ocean, I would kiss an octopus in the mouth before I kiss you. Yeah, man. I've been watching a lot of old movies, bro. Mm-hmm. Old like blaxploitation films. Mm-hmm. Love them.
Which one you watch?
All of them, most of them. One of my favorite right now is Truck Turner.
Truck Turner.
My nigga Harvard Blue. Anything with Yaphet Kotto in there, or Yaphet Fred Williamson, Isaac Hayes, Pam Grier, of course. Pam Grier started the titty revolution. Think
The
she
big
did.
titty revolution.
They perfect. They were perfect. But yeah, all them old blaxploitation films. What did I watch? Penitentiary 1 and 2. Penitentiary was a crazy ass movie.
I ain't watched nothing new.
They on Prime, bro.
I ain't watched nothing. I watch really nothing. Really, I just watch podcasts, bro. To this point, and sports. Like I love 520. Them niggas is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
520, Gilbert Arenas, Joe Budden shit. I watch Gillian Wallow every once in a while. It depends on who they got on there.
Joe Budden is interesting to me, especially when
I like Mark
came in. You know, I'm
there.
a Mark Lamont fan, big fan of Mark Lamont.
Mark Lamont Hill, pussy.
And I think Ish got like 2 more months on that show before I think Ish is done.
I think
Ish be on his phone the whole time now.
I think it's a good. They still learning how to be on there together.
Yeah,
I think they learning how to be on there.
But I'll
together
say
still.
I'm not a fan of like, bro. You on a podcast? Why you can't be? All right, man. Y'all got it. Ish any argument Ish be like, all right, man.
I was telling Reggie, he ain't open no more.
Yeah, he just like, hey, man, y'all got it.
Like when they ask him a question,
He was like, yeah. And even Ice pissed me off the other day because they were joking about like how Ice.
That nigga always piss me off.
They were like, Ice, oh man, Ice brought out the big handcuffs. Bro. I was like, all right, man, y'all. I'm like, bro, you can't. What? How did you get offended by that? Nigga can't. That ain't even a joke about your old lady, fam.
He like that though. You can't crack jokes on
But him at all.
The history of him being on there. They just now getting to the point where they tore his ass up about when they did episode 800 and that nigga wore that suit.
Yeah.
They call that nigga every old school nigga said that nigga look like the Shy Lights.
They were just on his ass.
Nigga Joe said that nigga Lip was like that nigga Ice dressed like the nigga that killed Malcolm X. Nigga Joe said
I ain't seen that one.
Joe said that nigga look like he gonna break out some I'll always love my mama.
But sensitive dudes just bother me anyway. Like
right.
Anybody who can't take a joke I feel like that's just
especially
a lack of
in your friend group.
Yeah.
Like in your friend group, you should be able to take a joke at all. Now I can see a random person joking with you. Like, okay, maybe you can, maybe you can't.
Right.
My thing is like we always joke with everybody. Like, really nobody be off limit?
That's my love language.
Yeah, nobody be off limit. I had some funny shit happen the other day. I was at work and we went through like the Google reviews of the store.
Yeah.
And then like they be in there naming people.
Okay, on the reviews.
Yeah, like bad customer service.
Yeah, right.
And this Asian dude, I'm gonna tell you this story, and you tell me who you think said this.
Okay.
Asian dude say somebody came in the store. He asked for some Nike Dunks, and the dude was like, "They over there," and pointed to him. And then as he walked off, he said, "We called him COVID Kobe."
That's definitely you.
We was trying to put a name on call this Asian dude COVID Kobe.
That's to even type that.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
It's COVID Kobe.
Did he put it in quotations or he just? Yeah, that's hilarious. You see, I think he just being a dick.
Hey, except that
COVID Kobe is hilarious.
That's a good joke, bro.
That's you gotta eat that.
That's an
You have
amazing
to, bro.
joke.
You have to eat that. It's
Call
some
it.
stuff you just like. All right, man, that's a good one.
Calling the Asian dude COVID Kobe.
During COVID.
Yeah, on the outskirts of COVID.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I thought you just got to eat that one, bro. But I felt
Especially if you hit on like the walkie or somebody earpiece.
nah, it was like two of us talking.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said. So I was like, damn, this sound like some shit I'd say. Look,
Yeah,
COVID Kobe.
that was definitely you.
Maybe. But that shit joking is just joking, bro. I don't
know how to live without it, fam.
Right.
Like I just don't know. Like I need funny in my life as much as possible.
Right, because the real shit is so depressing.
Yeah, bro. You have to be able to. It's even if it like when me and G was arguing, and then the next pod you were joking about it. It's like you can't. You have to.
Yeah.
You were like, hey man, get out that girl back.
Hey, get out her back, dog. Hey, this is the thing though. Like that's our friendship. Like that's
Yeah, man, you can't-
our relationship is that. Like
I don't know how to. I think even if you was like, if you try to have like a serious conversation, I wouldn't know how to take it.
yeah.
I'm like, bro, what's
Gotta
wrong?
have. Hey, you that nigga
What's the matter?
suicidal over here, bro. That
Yeah, bro, what's the problem?
just to go back though, when we talking about how depressing the world is, and talking about
Like before you go,
Trump doing.
when for Mother's Day, main text was like, hey man, just think about y'all, man. I love y'all. I was like, bro, what we do?
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, man, y'all just for being great. I was like, oh, it's Mother's Day. Like, man, being empathetic. I don't know how to fucking
Take that shit.
Yeah, bro. I was just
He
like,
don't know how to do it.
Yeah,
That
but
wasn't
I'm-
even a good way
but
to
I'm
do
saying-
it. He don't.
Yeah, I just don't. I thought
Fuck y'all mean? Hey, get out my phone with this gay shit.
and I was like,
Hey, y'all niggas gay.
I know it's something wrong with that, bro. I know I'm the problem for thinking like that. You weren't the first person, because Maine hit me up, and then somebody else was like, hey man, just think about you, bro. I'm like, bro, what happened?
That nigga said, "What?" That nigga went to Facebook.
Bro,
That nigga going viral. That
I was
nigga, I'm going viral.
bro,
I
what?
got the
Somebody
internet going nuts.
Yeah, bro. What is going on? I'm like, oh, it's Mother's Day. They, people thinking it's a set, but I just don't know. Now I'm very capable of having a heart to heart, very real conversation.
Yeah,
but it's just and even then I'm gonna start. It's gonna be a joke in there somewhere.
Well, there's at the beginning, the middle, or the end.
I was joking at my mama's funeral. Like that was because somebody put that dress on there. I don't think it looked good on.
And that's y'all relationship.
Yeah,
Y'all
bro.
laughing
I wouldn't know how to. I just don't know how to not do that.
I like joking, bro.
Because especially if you think it, and it's almost like it's like an allergy. Like a sneeze coming on that you just gotta get out. You gotta get it out.
I always say this. I don't say stuff to be malicious. Like
I just gotta get it out.
It's kind of like Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yeah,
to
bro.
me, like
I have to get it out, bro.
y'all might not see this shit, but it's right here, and I'm like, if I acknowledge it, then it'll go away.
It'll go away. Yeah,
But I
have
gotta
to say
acknowledge it.
Yes, I have to get this. I have to get this joke out of me, because if not, it's gonna metastasize.
I'm talking about good or bad jokes. Like this girl at work was like, "What kind of dog would you be?" And I was like, shit, I don't know, a cane corso, because I need to run around, but I'm a protector, and then I need some, I just need to chill. I'll lay down all day if you let me.
Yeah.
And then she asked this Asian dude, what kind of dog would he be? And I said,
General Soul's chick.
yeah. And I was like, sorry,
Yes.
bro. That was,
Yes, but-
me and him cool. I was
Yeah,
like,
man. You see how it came? It just.
I was like, it was a bad joke, bro, but it
I
was a good one.
apologize. Yes, but
Like,
but you know, I don't mean nothing by it, bro. It's
exactly.
just,
Like I
it's
see Asian people with this against we got stuck. We've been talking about Asian people the
it's
whole
my
time.
Tourette's.
I saw this Asian woman walking her dog one day, her emotional support animal in the store, and I was like, "Look, she taking her lunch to go."
Yeah, right. A hot dog.
A to go dog.
Yeah, I'll turn into a crab
like,
rangoon.
Like everybody get it though. It ain't just like white people, or Asian people, Hispanic people. It's black people. It's everybody.
That's so. Who did the I think that was Ryan Clark. This is a segue too. Ryan Clark against the white comedian.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. From Brilliant Idiots.
Yeah.
Anyway, and Ryan Clark he took the joke personal, and I think like when you talk about like protecting what is it talk about protecting black women against jokes, G will tell you, bro. My stance forever. I think G was gonna leave me about it once. It's just like, bro, I feel like you should be able to joke about everything and everybody. No group is off limits.
Right.
Even when you be like, hey, how about you joke about the people who got power? But that's not funny all the time. I think joking about white people is easy. Mm-hmm. I think you should be able to joke about everybody. And just because I joke about you don't mean I hate you or I want some harm done to you. I just have it's like I said, it's my Tourette's.
It's like the one 85 South show.
Yeah.
When bro, the mentally disabled dude stood up and was like, "Hey, roast me."
Yeah.
It was
wheelchair man.
And that shit happen all the time. Like people go to comedy clubs and they be like you say, in wheelchairs or whatever. They got
and they
whatever.
sit in the front and
they be like, "Hey, roast me."
Me next.
Yeah.
You gotta have that, bro. I think that's
like that Key and Peele skit. Nigga was like, roast me.
And he couldn't.
And then he cracked on that nigga. He said, man. Nigga start crying, dog. That shit killed me, dog. This shit was hilarious. That show was sneaky good, bro. Niggas, that shit was sneaky good, bro.
That's hilarious. I ain't never seen that one.
Man. Bro, that shit was funny.
Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
I can't remember what. I think it was something to do with Kendrick.
The Kendrick bar about white comedians.
Yeah. Talking about black women as law.
Yeah.
But Ryan Clark gonna get himself in trouble trying to be the savior of black women. It's not gonna end well for him, bro. He gotta get off that. Cause that's not a fight you can win.
Right.
Why is it not a fight you can win?
I'm happy that somebody will stand up and do it repeatedly though.
I don't think it's genuine.
I think it's him genuine. Yeah, I'm about to say, I think he is just genuine because he do it at every stop, every turn. Like some people, I be like, Ryan Clark does it at every, and you know.
So that him, but my thing, is mandatory. It's gonna be, he's gonna be a hypocrite. There's no way to not be a hypocrite. And I think that means something to me. I don't want to be. Because he's gonna joke or laugh about a joke about black women at some point in his life in public, and I'm sure he's already done it. It's like Andrew Schultz was like, you getting on me about joking about black women, but you've had Pac-Man Jones on your show who beat up a black woman. So how can you talk about protecting black women when you've had people on here who've actually beat up a black woman? I've never put my hands on any woman. That's what I'm saying. It's
semantics though.
But I think that's a great point, bro. Like you can't.
I'm just happy there is somebody willing to stand up for the bullshit that black women be having to.
Especially on that level. Like we talking about somebody who ESPN, the Pivot. I don't know what umbrella they under. I think it's cool. Like it's a lot of people who not gonna die on that hill. And for him to say, I'm going to die on that hill, because I know he
Yeah.
has a black wife.
Of course. And a black mama.
I don't know about a daughter. I know he has a son.
He has 2 daughters. One is biracial, one is black.
Yeah, so yeah, I get it. Him coming to Caitlin's, and not Caitlyn, but Angel's. I don't even think it was between Angel and Caitlyn why he stepped in. I think he just didn't fuck with RG3.
So catch me up on that. I didn't.
So
I saw people talking about it.
RG3 basically was just like, she's a bully.
He was bashing
Angel and taking up for Caitlyn. I was like, bro, I hate that, but for them, they gonna be always
pitted against each other.
But their entire career is gonna be that.
Right.
When you think about one of them, no matter how good Caitlyn is always gonna be the Angel Reese moments included, or however good Angel Reese get, the Caitlyn Clark moments gonna be there lingering. But I don't think it's let them girls play basketball, bro. They trying to make it this big race thing. I don't think it's racial between them two. I think that the media tries to,
They just have had a rivalry for years.
Yeah, they got beef. And Angel Reese is from fucking Maryland, Baltimore. Yeah. Like she tough. Yeah. And then the shit, Caitlyn is from the middle America. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She's a tough white girl. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like they competitors. So if any other time, like probably back in the day, they probably said Bird and Magic was like that, but people knew that Bird and Magic was all competitive. Right. They competing every day and every time they step on the court. I just hate that narrative that people like try to paint about them too, because I don't think it's that.
Yeah, right.
Let them girls
saying that he feel like Angel just hates Caitlyn.
Yeah, he tried to make it like race.
This is RG3 saying that.
Yeah,
yeah, that's a bit much.
And then what's called stepped in, Ryan Clark stepped in and was like, "Bro, you saying this because you gonna go home to a black woman? You never protect black women, blah blah blah." Even you made jokes about milk all the time. He would always make jokes about how good milk is and
white women.
Yeah, basically undertone milk. Yeah. Like so.
But he do though.
And the thing about it, I'm not even mad at RG3 because that nigga he a goofy.
Yeah, bro.
Man, look at this nigga's a goofy, bro.
And I mean, yeah, bro.
Dork ass nigga, man. Nobody, black women don't want that nigga, man.
Never have. I think that's his villain origin story. He got roasted by some black women. He was just like, never again.
Nigger. Pack of niggers making their jokes.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But to say that she hate Caitlyn.
That was a bit much, bro. I just think they competitive. They competitors.
He gonna fuck around and turn into what's
Jason
that
Woodlock?
Yeah.
Oh girl, this is the thing about real racism. That shit really make you mad. But the little chick that's been going viral, the one that went viral with Mark Lamont Hill, you didn't see that?
No.
When she was on what show what's old boy name? Piers Morgan. And she's like this outwardly racist white woman from TikTok who been going crazy, and there was like this little kid had autism, was at the park, was playing
a nigga.
Yeah. Well, she didn't. The woman called.
It's a woman taking up for that situation. Okay.
So they were both on Piers Morgan's show, and Piers Morgan was like, they didn't know what they had evil sitting up there with them. Yeah. Like he was like, "Oh, you racist for real?" Because he was like,
he didn't know the lady was racist.
That racist.
Okay.
I got you. She was racist,
but not like I'll say nigger right now.
Right. Say it.
That's what he told her to do.
He told her to do.
And then Mark Lamont Hill was like, "No, you don't give her a right to call me out of my name while I'm sitting right." He went on his diatribe or whatever.
When Mark was on Joe Budden and they were talking about Piers Morgan.
Yeah,
I got.
But he said he got blindsided though. He walked in and they was just like, "Hold on." He was like, "Who am I going to interview with, or who I'm going to be pit against?" It's like, "Hold on, And they got back to him. He like, okay.
And we're going
Got
on
back
at 5, 4. Yeah.
And so, yeah.
And
with
you
her-
were on with
but I saw
Daisy Duke.
Yeah, Daisy Duke,
David Duke.
Patsy Duke.
And she was just grinning like, I'll say it.
I say it. Don't force me to have a good time on national TV. But she was roasting your boy, the fat nigga we was just talking about,
Jason Whitlock.
So she had a video roasting him because he was just on some. I was like, bro, you get what you.
He probably just spontaneously combusted right there on.
Yeah,
Nigga just blew up.
yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah, he can't handle that. And that's like with him, it's just like, bro, you, like white people right all the time. Fam.
He go out of his way.
It's just,
He's a troll. Like he go out of his way.
very much a troll.
He I don't, like you know
He's so out of my algorithm.
Right.
If somebody has to tell me what he say,
And
I have him blocked on everything I can block.
I don't block him. I just nigga if I see his face, I'ma scroll.
Yeah.
It's just with him, bro. He go out of his way to do this shit, and I don't let. At first, it used to make me mad.
Somebody said that he said that Sinners was the most racist movie.
Yeah, against white people.
Outwardly racist movie. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
This nigga ain't never seen To Kill a Mockingbird. Nigga, you ain't
nigga
seen
Jim. What was that nigga name?
Nigga Jim.
Nigga Jim.
Yeah, I'm fucking yeah.
What's the name of that book?
What's the movie Samuel Jackson? And I hope
The Time to Kill.
the time he ain't never seen The Time to Kill.
He ain't never seen Burning Mississippi Burning. Nigga. Yeah,
He
bro.
said Sinners
I don't
was the
listen. He said that shit, and I went right past.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I ain't
he
no
doesn't
credence to
exist.
your words,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You just say shit to say shit.
And I'm very much buy into the idea that I don't throw away people, I throw away ideas. Like it's very few people I just throw away
No,
altogether.
I throw away people.
He's one of those people I just
Yeah,
I don't want.
Kanye, is it for you?
Kanye, yes. Kanye and Jason Whitlock at a very
I ain't gonna lie.
early academics. I ain't. But Ack is grown on me.
I don't like the only thing Ack bothers me about academics is
That bothers me.
only thing that bothers me about him is he loved to like go at women too much for me.
yeah.
Like if a woman say something, he's nigga
He going
rubbing
in.
his
Yeah,
hands to
yeah.
go. But yeah, I throw people away. I don't give a fuck. I tried to take up for Kanye as much as I could, bro. But when that nigga came out that bitch in the
With the black KKK robe. It's Taylor too.
bro, that nigga had a iced out swastika, a bust down swastika.
And the fact that they making Nazis more just acceptable is nuts.
Bro, that nigga had a
Even Germans look at Kanye like, bro, you going too far.
the nigga.
The nigga.
The nigga.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, shout out to
Hitler is like, hey man,
Killer like, bro,
hey, that's the line right here, Kanye. You right here.
I didn't know I can say that.
Yeah.
Hitler like, bro, I can say that.
That nigga.
But hey, yeah, but yeah, I didn't know. I wasn't up on the beef with RG3 and Ryan Clark.
What you think gonna happen with oh yeah, Trump? What you think gonna happen with this these SNAP benefits being cut?
So
I know they still have to pass but
through the Senate,
Yeah.
it went through the House by one vote.
By one vote, yeah.
So here's the thing about that bill is it
What was it? SNAP and what else? Medicaid.
SNAP, Medicaid, even so. But it put in more money for Social Security. It put in stipulations for SNAP and Medicaid. SNAP, Medicaid is cutting the tax. So the reason that Republicans are against it is because Republicans, their stance is to lower the budget, to cut spending. The bill raises spending and cuts. That's hilarious.
I know. I'm sorry.
Halle bin Laden is hilarious.
Bin Laden. That shit is Twitter is crazy, bro.
Against New York, man. That's just
That shit
nuts.
is
Bro.
hilarious. This shit is dog. Niggas need the internet taken away from them, bro.
This is the worst thing to happen to niggas, bro.
In New York.
Internet. They'll put that man face on Osama bin Laden, bro. That is nuts.
Okay.
All right, well, okay. The reason that bill is problematic is that it lowers taxes, which you need taxes to pay for the programs. Mm-hmm. So it lowers taxes, which is cutting money from the programs, but it's adding more programs. So it's the what I would compare it to is you leave your full-time job to get a part-time job, but then at the same time you move out of your 2-bedroom apartment and move into a mansion. So we are getting more bills because of America is getting more bills because they're adding more spending programs, but they're cutting spending. So eventually it's going to cut into it's going to go into a hard deficit, and it's going to be a problem. So that's why Republicans are against it. The Senate, hard Republicans are against the bill because they're like, hey, I thought we were supposed to be cutting spending.
Yeah. And
this bill is raising spending, but you're cutting taxes. So where are we going to get the money from for these extra programs? So it's interesting, man.
You know what I realized about Trump?
What's that?
He a magician. He like that nigga who got the scarf up his sleeve and just keep changing color. Every time you think he done, bro, it's something else. He pulled another trick out his sleeve.
I think he's the dumbest person walking,
bro.
And that's I know a lot of dumb people.
That tariff against Apple, at least was talking about earlier, is ridiculous, folks.
See, the tariffs, I think it's just he's just throwing that word around like it's a draw full.
Yeah.
He don't know what it means. So when two examples.
That's how I'm gonna start threatening my kids.
Tariffs.
Why tariff you?
Hey man, 50% tariff on Cheerios.
Right.
Oh, okay, you want to drink all the Capri Suns? 30% tariff.
98%. You made me do this.
It just started throwing out just random numbers. So two things. So sometimes I agree with the situation. When Amazon put the tariff price on the prices.
Oh, they walked that shit.
But Trump got on the phone with Bezos, and Bezos said,
"What the fuck?"
Yes, sir, boss. I'm sorry, boss. I ain't mean to do that. Turn that nigga into fucking Django.
My boy
not Django.
Not William. What was that nigga name on there? Whatever.
Fucking Samuel L. Jackson character.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking fast.
No, I'm sorry, boss. I ain't mean to do that. It's just a mistake. So what happened was, if you want to buy a T-shirt on Amazon and the regular price of the T-shirt is $24, if the tariff price was $9, they would show that the price before and after tariff. Yeah. Trump was like, "Hey man, take this shit down." The reason I agree with Trump on that is because don't get transparent about prices now. So basically, like if Nike if it costs Nike $60 to make this shoe and y'all selling for $240, you should put, if you want to get transparent, say, okay, it costs us $240, but we are raising the price 600%.
Right.
You never seen it.
But
so,
to a degree, like people, what they don't know, right?
Right.
But they know that this is what I've been paying.
But you should know, if you pay, that's how people turn a profit. Like, of course, nigga,
that's capitalism
101.
I can charge whatever price I want to for this.
Right.
So,
like so if you have the influence, that's like with the body butter.
Exactly.
Like if you were Beyonce and you came out with that body butter and that your body butter is amazing. And if you say how much it costs to make a jar, X amount, let's just say it's 12, will you break it down? $8 to $9 a jar, right? To make. If you were Beyonce, you could definitely sell that shit for $45.
Yeah. Right. And if I want to sell it for $100,
I could do that.
I can, and I don't have to tell you why. I can say, well, maybe it's costing more for.
It's like Amazon is Amazon, bro. Amazon is like, nigga, you don't argue with Walmart,
right? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no negotiation.
With them too, because Walmart said
Who
sending out communication.
Who beefing with Walmart?
Trump.
Yeah.
Well, Trump beefing with everybody.
No. He's saying, Walmart is saying our prices are going to increase because of the tariffs. And Trump saying, nah, nigga, nigga, y'all eat that.
Yeah.
Don't get it to the customer. Y'all supposed to eat that. And
I
they
agree
like,
with that too.
But that was my second example.
Sam Walton rolling over his grave.
But that's an example of him not knowing how tariffs work.
yeah.
No company is going to eat that.
Right.
No company is going to eat that. All companies are going, and that's capitalism. All companies are going to transfer that. And you take away tariffs. Let's say if eggs have went up and now chicken sandwiches are fucking $13 instead of $8. The reason being is because eggs have went up.
Yeah.
But you don't say, well, it's $8 and then the price of eggs is this extra $5. Like you can charge whatever, and then they say, all right, the base, if we charge 15, we will break even. We have to charge 20 to make a profit.
Yeah, exactly. And then shit, I'm gonna outsmart you. I'm Walmart, especially if it's my brand.
Yeah.
And whatever it is,
Facts. The brand that I make, yeah.
all I'm gonna do, shit, if I gotta raise the price, I'm gonna raise the prices. But shit, I ain't gonna tell you why. I'm gonna just repackage it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna re-rock it.
Or I'm gonna say,
I'm gonna put it in the blue.
let's say the price is, let's say
Purple top.
Let's say my profit price is $30. That's the price I'm gonna charge because I need to make a profit.
You got yeah.
I'm gonna put was $36. Now $30. It wasn't never 36.
Yeah.
It just y'all just like the fucking markdown.
I ain't gonna lie. Up until I started working at Sports Authority back in the day, I didn't understand. I understood cost, but I didn't really understand
cost
until you see it.
Right.
So
on paper.
my discount was cost.
Right.
Like when I used to get, not my discount, but when we did employee discount, my employee
that's cost.
yeah, we
Right.
would get it at cost.
The customers
Not
are the
our
profit.
not our everyday discount,
Right.
but when they did the employee appreciation,
Right.
we got cost plus tax.
Right.
So I remember I bought at least a pair of Air Max. What was it? Like 2013s or some shit. It was the one with the big bubble around.
Right.
The $164 shoe. Right.
Yeah, right.
The
95.
cost for that shoe was like $30.
Right.
So nigga, I paid $30 plus tax.
Yeah.
For that shoe.
Right.
I was like, damn, that bitch is 164, 170.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, this highway robbery. So I was just going around the store scanning shit. Like,
just I want to see the cost.
I was like, nigga, this is crazy.
It's Costco. It's Sam's Club.
Right.
It's the reason why this fucking the fucking better than bouillon jar for the 12 ounce is $8, but in HEB. Bro, I'm like, bro, this big ass better than bouillon is expensive anyway. It's $8.
It's like $6
Yes.
at the grocery store.
But you go to Sam's and you get 3 times the size for only $2 more. You like, oh, y'all fucking me, and you been fucking me
the long way.
But it's like a diddy party. Like, I mean, you gonna get fucked anyway, so you just go to the one that got the smaller dick.
Yeah,
Walmart
and more baby oil.
Walmart eating that would be for the good of society,
Which Walmart has
and it would be
never been.
And Walmart will go out of business.
It would be so.
Yes.
Walmart.
I mean, they could have.
Yes, Walmart can absolutely afford to eat.
Yeah,
that.
Walmart need to eat something.
Yes,
I feel like Walmart owe me.
I would like to go to a store to be like, hey, this is what we're gonna eat. These are 99 cents for these t-shirts.
Walmart has been screwing everybody for years.
Yes.
Yeah, Amazon applied their pressure.
Yeah. If you look up the richest person in any state, they are all Walmart. All of their name are
I'm
Waltons.
about to say Walton.
Yeah, they are all Waltons. You're like, damn.
Except for Luke.
Derek Walton.
Wrong Walton.
Derek Walton, the richest man in Colorado, at $6.6 billion.
Richest man in Alabama.
And you like
Walmart's supposed to eat that.
and you like, how is he the richest man? It's because he's the wife of somebody's cousin. I mean, the husband. He's the in-law of somebody Walton.
Yeah.
You like, bro, indirect money makes you the richest person in the state.
That's like Bezos' wife after they got divorced.
Alimony made her the richest woman on the southern hemisphere.
That shit was crazy.
And that was pocket change for him.
Yeah. Like I remember, I forgot what happened, but he had lost X amount of millions of dollars in like a day. And then I forgot what it was, what happened, but then they made that shit back up.
Yeah,
like
stock market dropping.
A week later, they were showing how much he made. I was like,
he
crazy.
His money, he makes more money just sitting down.
Hey, could you imagine waking up one morning and you just lost, just say in the bank you got let's say we got 500,000 in the bank. You wake up and they be like 300,000. That shit gone.
It's gone.
Nigga, I pass out.
I panic and pull a lot of my money out of my 401k.
Nigga be on his phone.
I panic, bro, and pull a lot of my when it went down that first tariff.
That shit dropped today again. Well, this shit has been a roller coaster.
That first hard drop, I panicked, and then it went down some more. I like, nah, let me take this. Let me take some of this out, most of this out, and then I'm just like, I'm gonna just put it in a in a savings account and just let it sit because I couldn't, man, to watch your money just go down like that and knowing you ain't got it, I ain't got it. I can't afford to lose this money like this, bro. I made a withdrawal with the penalty. Yes, penalize
me.
Yes, but and then it went down some more. It kept going down, and I'm glad I did it. But that probably don't listen to me, man. That probably was the dumbest. Yeah. I don't know shit about money. I just don't want to lose it.
It's gonna eventually
go back where it did like that with COVID.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, but I just don't want to. I just don't want to see it go down like that.
You're gonna see it disappear, and that's when the New World Order gonna take over.
Whoops! Nah,
no more dollars.
When stopping making pennies, no more pennies being made.
That's crazy.
I was thinking. I saw some change on the ground.
I'm gonna start collecting them shits.
Yeah, I saw some change when we were in the gym, baby. I saw that it was like 8 cents on the floor. I was like, and that made me think like, bro, our kids don't really know what change is.
Right.
Like if I gave this to Abriel, if you gave me 50 cents.
That's why them kids struggle in school counting fucking when they get to the age where they gotta do the quarters. Remember we used to go to school and we used to cut out the quarter, cut out the nickel, dime. Remember that? That was great times. Them kids will struggle with that nowadays.
We used to color in
what
we're supposed to, how much.
I'd be like, where is they'd be like, this ain't cash out.
Speaking of, it was probably like 3 or 4 months ago. We were in the store. I left. I called G. I was like, "Can your kids count change?" And she was like, "What?"
No.
I took Tim in the store, and he was struggling with the coins. He had the dollars, and I was like, he finally got it, but it took him too long for my life.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Well, shit, the people in the store can't count change though.
Nah, they stupid.
The people who give you change back. I watched a dude the other day when we was at the store. A dude gave the person at the register the money. I'm looking at the total and I'm seeing the money he get a dude back.
And you're like, he won.
And he gave the money back. He was like, "Nah, I'm supposed to get this." I said, "You should just gave me that money then, brother."
Yeah.
Fuck's wrong with you?
That was one of my favorite things to do is if my total came out to, let's say, $4.16, and I give them a 10 and 16 cents, and just watching them panic.
Oh, you give them the 16 cents?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you.
You making that shit easy?
Yes, I'm thinking I'm making it very easy.
Panic. Like that should be.
Because I don't
bro, when you see, I don't care, bro. I don't care what you give somebody. Once you put the total in, the screen tells you exactly what to give them back. Yeah. Nigga, it's gonna tell you, hey, give this man back $5 and whatever cents.
But my favorite thing,
what you doing?
But my thing to do was, I get them. All right, let's say again, total is $4.16. I give them a 10. And they open the register, so I'm supposed to get $5.84 back, but I get them the 16 cents because I don't want the 84 cents. But that's when the panic come in because it ain't. You got to do the manual math. People can't do that. And they like, why you gave me this? I'm giving you the 16 because I don't want 84 back. I want a round dollar back.
You know what I would have told you?
They thought I was.
I already opened the drawer, my boy.
Cashiers aren't allowed to do that because they get confused.
Quick change tricks.
That quick change.
I got called by a quick change artist.
Oh, you got scammed.
I was in high school though.
Nah, the best thing to do when they do quick change, just close the register.
Moving real fast, and I was like, and I didn't realize it until my manager came over later. They was like, "We need to count your register," and that shit was short.
Yeah, when they walk over with the quick change shit, once they open the register and be like, "Can I get this?" I would be like, I would always train my cashiers, take that money, close the register.
Yep.
And then call one of us over.
Yeah, right.
Call the manager over. Whoever on duty, call them over and let them do it.
Stop trying to figure it out. Just
Right. I don't need you figuring shit out. I'm not great at math, but I tell anybody, if you put a dollar sign in front of that shit,
Yeah,
I'm going to be good.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about it. Put a dollar sign in front of numbers. Like, we used to be count registers at night. I remember we'd be having to count like after Black Friday, and we did $120,000 at a fucking shoe store, and I'm counting that shit by hand, and I'm in that bitch like this, talking to a nigga like, yeah, nigga, man, today was crazy.
Dope boy.
That shit crazy fuck, boy. We was doing niggas.
It's a rhythm to it.
Niggas could not. It's bam, 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 bam.
I know
bam,
what 10
bam,
feel
bam.
like.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, people couldn't understand that shit. I'm like, bro, this shit is money.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I hand you whatever I'm handing you, we used to get, like, when we used to do them real big days, I count, bam, 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 hand it to the next person. I count the deposit, hand it to the next person. They account it, and then they hand it to the last person, and they'll weigh it on the machine.
Yeah.
We good. That's on big days. That's how we used to have to do.
100,000 weigh what? 10 pounds? What the math is?
I have no idea.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you was.
No, my library books came on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that shit is.
Let's get to Diddy, bro, because we got 55 minutes left.
I don't want to get to Diddy.
Not yet.
No, I just don't want to get to.
So there's something I want to discuss with y'all about that Diddy trial that I want to get y'all opinion on.
Okay.
Is it controversial?
Yes.
What is it?
So I haven't been, the only attention I've been paying to it is what like Lauren LaRosa posts on Breakfast Club, and I watched 2 videos of like MSNBC when Cudi testified and somebody else testified. Okay, this is my theory, and I want y'all to tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm out of bounds. I don't think so. They racketeering, human trafficking.
We already starting off bad. Go ahead. Nigga taking Diddy side too quick. Okay, go ahead.
Well, that's why.
Nah, go. Yeah, we might be.
So racketeering, human trafficking, and something else is what he's on trial for. Mm-hmm. I don't think he did any of that with that in mind. I just think he was a fucked up dude with power and money. He was just a bad, for lack of a better term, a bad boyfriend.
A bad person.
A bad person, which makes him a bad boyfriend.
But you gotta think, everybody been breaking it down, and a lot of people who talk about the law, like I saw one guy, this lawyer was talking about to the letter of the law,
right?
What he's done with the
by definition,
is
flying in prostitutes.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. So,
but that's the sticky area, though.
Yeah,
but using like your money
for a gain of the
whatever,
right?
All of that shit kind of is the way I saw the dude break it down. I was like, man, they probably gonna get it. I don't know if they're gonna get him for the long haul, but I do think he's gonna. I think
by the letter of law, he has human trafficking, but I think human trafficking, the way that it was designed to be brought into it, is not what he's doing. Human trafficking, what I think, and I'm
when
again,
you get somebody, and
is when you kidnap someone
and you force them to have sex.
If I have a lot of money
for your personal gain,
exactly, and
like you got this kid or a woman,
right?
You forcing her to have sex.
I kidnap her from Iowa, bro.
And she having sex and you getting paid,
getting the money. Yes, that's what
Caitlin Clark.
That's the human trafficking that I'm concerned with. I'm not concerned with the human trafficking part of somebody who rich.
But see, that's the thing. When you go, we always like, because that's what we do. Like, from the outside looking in, unless you have to go sit down in court for real, and they have to be like, this is what we prosecuting you on. That was like the thing with Tory we was talking about, and everything he was going through.
So many people, especially in the entertainment industry and sports industry,
that's what they do. They have to.
Here and there. They all by any stretch of the means.
That don't make it right.
I'm not saying it's right.
It's illegal, but I think it's.
I'm not arguing it's right. I'm saying everybody does it.
If everybody went and jumped off the bridge,
it's not considered human trafficking.
Trafficking, yes,
When you think of human trafficking, you don't think of
kidnap. You're a pimp that's selling a woman
until you actually read the law and what it is, what it says.
Right.
But niggas just flying girls here and there. They not thinking
to fuck them. And it's so when we were in Vegas, I'll say this: it's a bad example analogy, but I'm gonna just say it in a way.
When we was everywhere we looked, they was like, call this number.
Yeah. So let's say, but I'm saying just prostitution is illegal, but consensuality means something. So the woman who's selling me her pussy is doing it. She comes up to me and is like, hey, you want to party? I'm like, well, how much? She like 20. This is a mutual transaction. It's illegal because the law says it's illegal, but it's not. I'm not beating her over the head and she ain't beating me over the head. So what I'm saying is Diddy can't go to like a swinger club. He's Diddy. So he's the most famous person in New York. He can't go to the club and just pick out women. He has to bring his shit to him. The reason I'm saying he was a bad person, a bad boyfriend, is because but what I'm saying is because he was a freak ass nigga, a woman beater, and it turned into something. He has too much money and power to where now it became an issue.
So in the NBA, you know, when they give a nigga a flagrant foul, and they say about like the letter of the law, nigga wind up and the swing, I'm not head above the head. So just right here, it's two key elements to the definition
of trafficking:
recruiting,
which
would be luring or attracting someone into a situation; harboring and transportation. That's a big part of it,
and that's an old law. That's an old
providing, supplying, or offering a service for opportunity, obtaining, gain possession, control of someone, force, fraud, coercion. That's not really what I see what he did. That's kind of like what was going on with Cassie. She was forced and coerced into. It wasn't them because they were getting hired to come do.
Right. And so
it's slippery slope. We think. But when you sit in a courtroom and they say, "Hey, I don't know if you ever been."
I don't think it's a slippery slope.
Y'all all done.
By definition, it is what it is.
Y'all all done. What's it called? You just did it. Oh, you got cut. You didn't have to do it. Jury duty. Y'all done jury duty.
I've ducked it every chance I get.
Oh, you never been. You have. So you never went in there.
No.
So I got in there. The first thing they tell you,
turn around.
No, them motherfuckers is not worried about what you think.
Yeah, of course.
This is what this person, they give you a breakdown of what they getting charged with, and then they let you know then and there, this is the definition. They kind of break it down to you what this person on trial for.
Yeah. So that's I'm not arguing that because I know that part. Like I know to the letter. My argument is not the letter of the law. My thing is, if you've been with somebody 10 years and you a fucked up boyfriend, and so for instance, I have a story real quick. Let's say you with this girl. I knew the dude who was with this girl. They had just started dating, and she got a phone call like 4 a.m. Mm-hmm. And the dude who called her was a blocked number that she had been trying to get rid of, and she like, hey, you answer it. The dude answered it. The guy on the other side of the phone was like, hey, let me talk to the old girl. And you like, hey, man, she passed away. She ain't here no longer. And he like, hey, man, I kill you, nigga. And you find out where his mama stay. The girl who was with you could be like, hey, he was one time I was with him. And this guy knew. He called and he just looked up where this guy's mama stay. Like, that's frowned upon. It could be illegal. That's what I'm saying. Diddy was just, when they say money makes you more of who you are, I think he was a fucked up person without the money, and money just made him more fucked up. Mm-hmm. And power made him more fucked up. So I think it's kind of like if G tried to leave me, and I'm a fucked up boyfriend. Let's say I beat on her 3 times, and the third time she tried to leave, and I'm like, all right, well, leave then, bitch. But when you leave the keys to the house, I got you. Leave the keys to the car, I got you. All the clothes and the shoes I bought you. Like that's me exerting my power, but it's in the context of a relationship. And let's say I'm a freak ass dude, and I think Diddy is just a cuck, bro. Like he like to see his girl get knocked down by other dudes. That's
basically that's what it seems.
Yeah,
he was hiring the dudes.
Yeah, and that's not illegal. But when you add the money and the power and the position of that's his artist, that adds to the context of it. But I think he's no different than just a fucked up boyfriend who would tell his girl like, get out the house and leave how you came, bitch. And now it just it's multiplied because of Now, and I'm not getting him off like Paul.
Hey, yo.
I'm not saying he's innocent. He's very much as much of a piece of shit as he's been painted out to be. Mm-hmm. I just when they like the human trafficking and the racketeering, I just think he don't know how to let his girl go.
This is the thing about that though. When them people want you, they
gonna get you. So that's my other thing is
it ain't the shit that he did in his bedroom. It's the shit that he did in these board meetings and all these other places that put a target on his back. And I'm not just saying that just because it's obvious, bro. When he had the beef with the liquor company, forgot the big time liquor company. That's when all this shit started to fall apart.
So that's my thing too. Is in this country, bro, the laws are so the laws on the books are so massive. You can if a cop pulled you over, they can pretty much pull you over for whatever they said. You like, the driver's license supposed to be a little bit to the right? I'm gonna give you a ticket. So that's what I'm saying. Like
you can get a ticket for them little trees hanging up on your.
So I think if they want you, they can put anything they want against you.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I don't look at him as like this human trafficking motherfucker or this
I ain't saying
racketeering.
I ain't saying he's just real freaky and nasty.
And that's not illegal. That's just frowned
upon. And he a
upon.
fucked up person.
That's
all because I can't overlook
that video.
Yeah, I can't overlook because if you do that in public, what are you doing behind closed doors?
Well, but it's him also calling Cass's mama and or the parents and being like, hey, she was my artist, but I've been seeing her with Cuddy and y'all owe me $20,000, and they had to take a second mortgage on their house. Yeah. And this nigga don't need $20,000. He a billionaire, damn.
Yeah.
He's just doing that just to fuck with people.
Yeah.
And that's
why did they pay him?
Because he was saying that I basically like threatening with like sex tapes and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I got your daughter on a sex tape,
and I'll release it if y'all don't pay me this money.
And then you don't look at that and just at that point you supposed to be like, well, that's what's the
extortion.
Law? Nah, not extortion. When you can't leak porn.
Revenge porn.
Revenge porn. Yeah, that's now you can sue. Like now, boy, your daughter gonna be seen, but
also my daughter's grown.
But I'm gonna find a way to kill him if that's my daughter.
Yeah.
But it's also like he's just done fucked up shit to where it's like it's like a bar fight. If I'm fighting a dude who touched my wife and somebody be like, oh, I seen him beat up a guy and that's assault. And he had a bottle. That's assault with a deadly weapon to the letter of the law, but I'm just really just having a fight.
Yeah.
That's my argument. Is just he just fucked up, bro. Like he ain't no criminal. He could be. He's a criminal. He's a criminal.
He's a criminal. Now, what you saying? I get what you saying. You saying that he's not this trafficking, but he's doing it. But he's doing it without knowing he's doing it.
Yes, yes.
The letter of the law, he's doing it, but he ain't doing it just to do it.
He not selling pussy to make millions.
Millions, yeah.
He's selling pussy because he buying pussy and flying pussy in because
not buying pussy. He buying dick.
Yes. Because I like to see my wife and everybody like, damn, bro, they lock this nigga up. But some niggas got cuck fantasies, fam. And that's if you a dude that's like, hey, I like to see my girl get knocked down. That's not illegal.
Yeah,
that's just
it should be illegal for you to tell her to, hey, when that nigga finishing that condom, put it on my chest.
That's I want that on the books.
That's crazy.
Did she consent?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she was doing it without him.
She was, yeah. She
enjoyed herself.
She's just as freaky as he is.
Yeah.
But she still didn't deserve to get beat on and hold on. She didn't deserve to get beat on and put in them situations at that young of an age because she was like 18 years old.
19, yeah.
She was.
All things is true.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like she didn't deserve to be turned on to that work. And I know a lot of people in big city like L.A. and in California in general, normal. Like in the they get. You hear the stories all the time. So it's also like again when we're talking on the lab pod, and I've been with girls who be like, "Hey, slut me out," and you like, "All right, how far are we going?" So one of my favorite questions that I would ask a girl when I was dilly dallying was, "Tell me a fantasy." Nigga was dallying.
More dillying than dallying.
More dillying. How much? Give me the percentile of Diddy.
It was about the 65-35.
Okay.
67.
That's a good person because Diddy was like doing a lot of.
He was 95-5.
Yeah, a lot of diddling.
Diddling.
But
my question I would ask.
Hey, pour that on me when he finished though.
That's crazy. The question I would ask a woman is: tell me a fantasy of yours that you ashamed of.
Who worse? Diddy for asking that shit to get through on his chest, or that nigga that was dealing with Freaky Bree when that nigga ate that shit?
Freaky Bree, because he did that for free.
You're right.
And I was thinking about that. Like he really gave in to his intrusive thought.
It was his though.
Yeah, he was just like, it kind of looked like a little icing.
Yeah.
Taste it, and he couldn't. He just
Greek yogurt.
Yeah, man.
It ain't that good.
But yeah, if you freaking, man, and you got power. You gotta kind of.
That nigga Plies said, "Boy, I thought I was freaking."
Yeah,
I started hearing this motherfucking Diddy shit. That boy said, "Hey, I got me beat by a mile."
And that's, and I don't like to see people's freakiness on trial.
Right.
Like that. It makes me uncomfortable. Bro,
but I don't think that. I think they doing the whole power dynamic thing with him bringing the people in and. It made them. I think they wanted to make it look like he was forcing her, but then when she got on the stand, it was like, read these text messages.
Yeah,
and she was consenting to a lot of that shit and doing them without it. I think that kind of made it like.
So I think she was forced because when she tried if you try to leave and I beat you, I'm not just leaving.
Oh yeah.
So, but again, that when you add the money and the power, that multiplies who he is. It's kind of like if I was a fucked up person and G try to leave, I keep using that example. Like, all right, bitch, leave your shoes, the keys, and then I kick out naked. I'm a fucked up individual. But if I own a record company and G is my artist, that multiplies my fucked upness. I'm not doing it as this fucking villain. I'm just a fucked up nigga.
Yeah.
And we know a lot of those. We know a lot of fucked up dudes to where it's like, bro, this nigga fucked up. And I think he just fucked up, bro.
I would definitely have Diddy money. I would definitely be a villain. What's the point of being a good nigga when I got that type of money? I'm definitely a villain.
So have all of that.
Yes.
Strip it away. Stop.
That's why I say I think he was fucked up before he got the money.
And I'm saying
take the money away.
Like take his money away.
You saying put him in jail?
Oh, reputation.
I'm saying when you get up there, you have more to lose.
But see, that's what happened. Like real talk. When he got in, I forget the name of that company that with the Ciroc.
The Devion.
When he got into it with them about that shit, that's when you can't go in there and argue with them folks who run the world.
But he been a menace since the 90s.
He been a menace for a long fucking time.
You can't talk to them Jays like that.
That's why he moved the way he moved, because he been moving like this for 30 fucking years.
With immunity.
That documentary that I watched when it started back when he was like in college or whatever.
Yeah.
The fall of Diddy.
Yeah, that shit, he was kind of fucked up on.
That's what I'm saying.
There was something before then I watched about Diddy when he was.
And that's my point. He's a fucked up dude, broke. If he lived in Monroe, we'd be like, hey man, stay away from that nigga. That nigga fucked up.
I think a lot of these people. This is the thing. Like we live in a time now that everything is on social media, or it's like
public. It's all public.
Everything. So now it's kind of like we get to see people for who they are. Like back in the day, bro, we thought Diddy was just a fun dancing. When they started talking about Diddy being involved in like the shooting with like Tupac and all this shit, you like, damn, bro, what the Diddy really was the problem.
Well, the code of us, we grew up with a code of minding your business. You mind your business and you didn't tell other people's business.
Right.
So it's kind of like when people look at Jay and be like, Jay, well, you did songs with R. Kelly, like, bro. That's not my that just wasn't what niggas do, is getting other niggas business.
I did songs with R. Kelly, not Robert.
Right. Yeah. And so it just but that was you didn't air out people's business. Like
right.
Wendy Williams and like those people were frowned, like they were outliers of society.
Been on Puff's head for years.
Yeah.
Since the 90s.
And she was right the whole damn time.
Whole fucking time.
Her and Jaguar right.
Yeah, the whole fucking time.
That nigga said total up to the radio station.
And my thing is, when trying to keep this on a human, like ain't nobody just go upside this nigga head, bro. Like if that's a woman that's close to me, bro, I'm sorry.
You gotta think about it, bro.
I'm doing
he
20.
he got too much power.
That's true,
First
man.
of all, is gonna be next to impossible to get close enough to do anything.
And I think
That nigga
But for a nigga who always outside, bro.
He rolled like the president, though, Jay.
That's true.
He looked like he by himself, but get the fuck around and get too fucking comfortable and get snatched
And they
up
got the law- and
by
they-
them big ass armed
Yeah.
security niggas will shoot you dead and be like, nigga,
and he ain't
I'm
gonna
doing
tell
my
them,
job.
Yeah, he ain't gonna tell them. He ain't even gonna press charges. They just gonna torture you with a dildo and some Chico sticks.
what's that Halloween? Who was he talking to?
Oh yeah, when he was the Joker.
And he was like, nigga, you know the fuck I am?
Yeah,
And then he was like,
2-bit.
but yeah.
Those old boy played 2-bit from Power.
yeah, but then it was serious. I was like, this
He-
nigga's tripping.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying.
See, I would have got on his ass
Yeah.
right there.
Ain't nobody just hop on his ass a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
You close enough for me to know you.
Because he was right there, like, nigga. Yeah, you gotta go and jab him.
J. Cole tried him, and J. Cole got into a little spark. But it's like, bro, ain't no.
Didn't
like,
he pee on Drake?
Yeah.
See, that's just too
what?
far.
Who they said he hung over the balcony with the
Wale.
Yeah.
like Big Red.
Wale, like,
I'm gonna stab you, fam.
yeah.
You close enough to get close. You close enough to hang me across. Once you be like, hey man, we cool, we good. You gotta throw me over there. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna come back like on
I'm gonna dedicate my life to fucking you up. I'm going to Krav Maga class for the next 6 years. That's yeah, bro. It's like this nigga broke into Kid Cudi house and Cudi called like, nigga, you in my house. He was like, I'm waiting on you, bro. I'm gonna shoot you, fam.
It blew up Cudi's car.
Yeah. They threw a Molotov cocktail through that nigga door. He didn't even have a convertible. They cut a hole open through that nigga roof and threw it in there.
bro. Just need to go to jail to see what it feel like.
That nigga's a bad human.
Hey,
Yeah,
just
man.
get him off the street. I ain't gonna lie though. 'Cause I'll tell you, if I had Puff money, I'd be a villain. Like I'm not gonna be doing that freaky shit, but I'd be a villain. I ain't no use to me being no.
I'm gonna tell y'all now,
a
man.
philanthropist. I ain't gonna be no good nigga. I'm this $1 billion.
If something happened to me and y'all go, it be like, oh, Jay was a good person, and y'all look through my nightstand, you're like, hey, bro, this nigga freaky. This nigga freaking, dog. It's all freaky. And that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't think people's freaking
That
this.
shit gonna come out. They gonna be like, that nigga had 65 different colors of nipple clamps.
Yeah, they
in his
gonna roll
nightstand.
through all the podcast clips of me just saying fucked up shit and be like, bro, this
Yeah, they
nigga
just
was a
gonna put
menace.
it and paint that nigga. Then I'm gonna have to
And
be
my
like,
old lady,
I'm
my
gonna have to
favorite.
be like Walmart and eat that shit.
Yeah. Boo boo, don't take up for me. Just let them have it. Don't take, because they gonna be like, and she was.
I'm gonna be like I just told Chris. I'm gonna be like, man, I ain't never seen that nigga do none of that shit, man. I can't believe
They
the
gonna-
person who. I cannot believe the person I've been chilling with all this time.
They're gonna accuse you of just letting me do it. They're gonna
Yeah.
accuse G of Stockholm syndrome, or just her being.
They gonna be like, yo, shit.
Oh yeah, that's what all
Reggie had
abuse.
to do something. He
Y'all-
did something.
Y'all mean to tell me y'all been knowing him 20 years and you ain't never seen him abuse her? Never? Oh, she lying. She gonna be G gonna be like, he's never put his hands on me. Oh yeah, that's what they all say.
You got Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah. That's what all the abusers wanna say.
Obviously, that's how the professionals gonna be like. Obviously, she has some type of mental disorder,
Yeah, bro.
that she's going through.
These people have it's no common sense nowhere. But it's just
We gotta stop looking for common sense, though.
it ain't coming.
Yeah, you gotta stop looking.
But
for
that's
that
my
shit.
argument. Is he's
super freaky.
just a freak ass fucked up dude with a lot of money and power, which multiplies it. But I don't think he's a goddamn. This nigga ain't he not Harvey Weinstein.
They on the
Yeah, he's Weinstein-ish.
They adjacent. They adjacent.
That did, man. I did think about that. Well, yeah,
he ain't. What's the one dude?
Who was just
who had the island?
Jeffrey
He ain't
Epstein.
Epstein. Epstein was different. That was
He ain't R. Kelly. R. Kelly's
R. Kelly was fucking underage girl.
underage. That makes me want you under the jail for the rest of your life. I just can't with kids, bro. I just can't.
And locking them up in his house.
Yeah, a 15-year-old. If you do that
please. Nigga R. Kelly was
if you do that once,
lullabying y'all ass asleep too. This is a warning. He was telling you the whole time.
Yeah.
I still listen.
Sure do.
I'm gonna bump the shit out of this.
I don't really listen to R. Kelly like that.
You every time we on the road, you
That's the only time I listen to R. Kelly on the road.
He make the drive easier, bro.
Yeah, I can't do it at home.
Yeah, he make the drive easier.
I can't think. Listen to that shit out loud at home.
But it's only I go through tp2.com.
More and more.
I go through when a woman's fed up. Like, he was in his bag when he get to talking this, like, yeah, man.
Yeah, he ain't Epstein. Epstein.
They made Cosby look like a saint.
Case.
Go ahead.
The people that he was hiring,
Mm-hmm.
do we know anything about them?
Yeah,
Yes.
they've testified.
And they released,
male escorts.
yeah, from like Backpage though. This is
Yeah,
like
he was getting it for like
Craigslist.
She said she would find them on Craigslist
Yeah.
and on Backpage.
One of them niggas was named the Terminator,
The Punisher.
the Punisher. That nigga was fucking her down.
But if that's your kink, right? If you get off on seeing your girl have sex with other dudes, it ain't no way to do that in a nice way.
Right.
I mean, it is, but it's if you flying people out under definition again, you trafficking, but you ain't trafficking, bro. You just freaky.
Well,
And go ahead, G.
so the thing about sex working, right, is that because it's illegal, you find a lot of people in the industry that are financially at risk, right? They're doing that because they don't have other choices.
Sometimes I wouldn't paint them all like that. Some of them,
No, not all of them, but there's a lot.
sure,
And so
that are
even
doing it.
though
It's like selling drugs. It's
Just
not
like
another
that.
opportunity.
It's
That's
just
right,
like
right.
that, yeah. It's just like that. And so that's also like I wonder if that's I don't know. I haven't seen the testimonies of these people.
If that's a factor in the case of like their
The trafficking part.
no, they
They more so saying he was trafficking Cassie.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. We'll just wait and see how it turn out.
Women in from other
Yeah.
states too.
We'll see how
she
this.
fell in love with one of them. She was like, I want to see my baby, and that was one of the guys that was into the freak offs.
I think so. Look, this is kind of like
He turned out.
that's what I was about to say.
Just let it out.
It could have been. Was she against this when she was younger, and then with all of the money, the fame, the gifts, was she more inclined to like I'm gonna do it and just kind of forced into do it, coerced into doing it as a young girl, and then starting being like, you know what, this ain't that bad. If I gotta do this for
that,
then I'm gonna do it. It's kind of like
there's worse lives.
it's kind of like Hugh Hefner with the chicks
with
he used to talk to. He's like, it used to be he used to smash them like 4 minutes for 1 month, one night, that some shit like that.
Yeah.
It was like once a week.
Yeah.
For like 14 minutes. It was like,
And they like life could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
So, but they was out having fun
Yeah.
and chilling and kicking and going and buy stuff and you know.
I think the
but
fact
for them
that
14 minutes of that month or week.
the criminal part, I don't know if it's criminal because again, the law is. But he held success and her career over her head.
And that's part of it, though.
Yeah,
that's part
that's
of
the fucked up part. Yeah,
but that's also part of
trafficking.
Trafficking.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the one of the letters in the R.I.C.O is part of like the power of you using
Yeah.
power to keep this person.
She only released one album and he's made her sign a 10-album deal.
Yeah, that's
And that's part
cash
of it.
money. That's a Drake deal. That's
But
all of them signed 10 years.
She was saying in her testimony, like, part of the reason why she did the freak offs, I think in the beginning, was because she wanted to.
Yeah.
That was a quality time.
Yeah, yeah.
and she was in love with him, and she wanted to spend time with him. And so, the more time they spent together, that was when they spent the most time together.
So that's my thing. They were together 10 years, and she was young, and this nigga obviously did all type of shit. Part of the connection that you have when you meet somebody is like, hey, let me do this to you sexual. I'm into this. Like, try this. Of course, I don't think she was doing it before him, but she tried and was like, it ain't that bad. Or then eventually she was like, I like it. But that's again, now that's the part why I'm way against what he did is because man, that girl she was too young and too impressionable. You should have let that girl. You did it, bro. But and then flip side, he had on.
At some point, you gotta think about it. Yeah, they might have been together 10 years, but at some point, you don't know at what point she tried to leave for the first time.
A few times, and
But I'm saying for the first time, it could have been the first time. Could have been 2 years in. She like I ain't, and then stuck around. Like probably seen. Oh shit! I ain't gonna have this no more.
The penthouse.
Like you said, I'm gonna kick G out. Hey, leave your keys. Leave this. Leave that. You don't.
And probably like, it ain't worth it.
Nah, I might as well stay here and
just deal with it.
Deal with these freak.
But that's why I keep comparing that to just a regular fucked up relationship. That's what fucked up people do is hold, whether you got 30,000 or 30 million, you hold shit against your partner to what if they try to leave, you like, all right, bitch, well, leave the cats.
But that shit but that shit start being But that shit start getting criminal when you start
putting your hands
scrolling. Not even that. When you scrolling fucking Craigslist for big dick niggas to fuck my girl.
I don't think that's illegal. I think that's just what he was into.
Yeah, that shit illegal.
It's definitely illegal.
Diddy gonna do Diddy.
No.
The prostitution aspect is illegal.
Diddy, you doing some time.
But wanting to see that is not illegal.
And the R.I.C.O.
But you did it. You can't find that cat at HEB.
The R.I.C.O. shit that ties that shit in is he doing it because
under the umbrella of Bad Boy.
Yeah.
That nigga paying for baby oil with the company credit card.
So
I still don't know what all this baby oil was for.
He like it shiny.
Yeah. Shiny down.
Hey, I want everybody shiny.
Shiny down.
I want everybody to look like me and Mace in this Bad Boy video.
Hey, leave Mace out of this, bro. Don't bring Mace and Beth.
I want everybody with a. What Wayne say got that thing looking like a shiny suit?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
Vinyl. He like booties looking vinyl.
Yeah. Before you come in here, I want everybody shining. That ain't enough baby oil, Playboy. 2 more coats.
Nigga said coats.
2 more coats, man.
Prime. You got a primer.
That shit gonna take 8 weeks.
Nah, I think
that shit is gonna be.
I think it's gonna be
another
a quick
2
trial.
weeks or so.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be 3 months. I think it's gonna be another couple of weeks.
It'll be another couple of weeks.
They gonna get him on traffic, and he gonna do 20 years.
They already got Cassie out of the way.
They just had Dawn.
They got Cuddy.
But her testimony was not.
Yeah, her shit was lackluster.
Yeah, but
it was the same.
They ripped her shit apart though.
Well, it's the same stuff she been saying.
But she's changed some stuff, and that was the issue.
For real.
And some stuff that she left out.
Inconsistencies. Well, but that's 20 years ago.
But and then she said she's remembering more as time goes on, but that ain't how that works.
Yeah, no.
You remember less.
No, sometimes
that's why I'd be a terrible witness.
Sometimes you remember more.
The memories aren't as.
Yeah. Sometimes you can see like, you know what I know my memory bad.
I was about to say.
But no, I can literally, like, we could be talking about something, I could forget it. I can go to what I was doing on my phone
and then remember
and look at that shit and I'd be like, oh yeah. Last week when we was talking about blah blah blah, I can go. So she could probably be somewhere, see a picture of her and whoever, and be like, damn, I remember this night. That nigga did do this. So shit like that can happen.
Yeah. But but if it's outside,
or she go to a certain place, like she might go to, I don't know, Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
And be like, damn, I remember that night we was here
in Houston,
and that shit bring back memories. So,
but the biggest one, aside from the inconsistencies with her, the biggest fuck up was they were asking her, you knew he's this person, you see him do all these things, but you continue to work with him. She said yes.
Yeah, for her career.
And they asking about her career now. They asked about her career now, and it's not doing that well. And they was like, did you reach out to him recently?
Of course. That Love album is amazing.
Yeah.
She on that Love album.
Like, I need to make money.
Yeah.
And they like, but why, if he's such a bad person?
Yeah.
Why are you still trying to, like, currently still?
Hey, well, I mean, we learned that fucked up people make the best music.
Right.
Yeah, nigga. Hey, man.
R. Kelly.
Sometimes, don't nothing get my creative juice flowing like beating a bitch.
Too short.
You should not be giggling.
Well, I mean, I'm saying if I was just trying to audition it for in the Puff movie.
That nigga Diddy is a nasty.
Yeah,
nigga,
bro,
man.
he's fucking a lunatic, bro. Nigga is crazy. This is one of the craziest niggas I've just read about. This nigga's a Marvel villain.
Don't do that to Marvel.
DC villain.
Yeah, there you go.
Random. I wrote some random thought. I want y'all opinion on that. I've never seen an Indian interracial couple. You don't see like an Indian dude with a white girl or Indian dude.
I have.
And they shit's arranged.
I have.
I never see. It's very rarely. I saw an Indian dude at HEB with a white chick, and it was that's what made me think about.
I seen an Indian dude, but it ain't like the traditional Indian people. It's like the ones that been over here who like second generation. Like I used to work.
He went to Graham.
Nah, he just was here, like in the DFW. He just.
No, I'm saying like the kind that would go to like TSU.
Not even that. Like it's a chick that worked with me. That used to work with me. She her parents like hardcore, but she Americanized.
But
like
she ain't gonna date no black dude. She's not gonna marry him.
I don't know. She love him. She love black dudes.
I guarantee her parents don't know that.
I don't know.
I
don't know, brother, my nigga. I believe they do. Her and her sister.
But they don't force arranged marriages.
But that's very rare. Do you see?
I even seen Indian dudes come in there with black women.
I've never seen it.
I've seen it, but I'll get what you saying though. Them motherfuckers be together.
Yeah, they stick together like a motherfucker.
Normally, the reason you still see arranged marriages in the Indian culture is when a woman is like more career driven and they just did not put that energy in there, and they're at a certain. It's hard, right? It's hard to find a match.
More like blind dating.
It's kind of like, and the parents are like, like, we're your parents. Like, we know you inside and out. Like, let us try.
You will be nice. I think the guy I know his parents. He will be nice. He's a nice guy.
Just like, they're really practical about it. Like, we know that you don't like this and you do like this, and let us just try. And
yeah. It was just an observation.
The world is changing like a lot. You see a lot of interracial, especially in like the DFW. Everything be interracial.
I promote it. Date outside your race.
I saw
go get it. I think we need. I feel like that's how we're gonna get rid of racism. I feel like white women and black men just.
Yeah, you.
Total opposite ends.
No, man. I love who you love, man. You find who you find.
Okay, love who you love, but I'm not out here saying, "Yay, interracial love." No.
Yeah, how would y'all feel if y'all saw a white couple wearing white love, white is king t-shirt?
That's their business.
Nigga, I laugh.
I want to see it so bad. I was telling G, I want to see a white love t-shirt.
That would not bother me at all.
I laugh.
Now,
what about if he got a shirt to say white king and she got one to say white queen?
I'ma laugh.
I'm with it, bro.
I don't care.
that's fine.
I don't care. But this is my thing. Like, I don't care about what people think in their day. Now, if it's some just racist shit, then I'll have something to say. But if you got a shirt on that say, because I saw a hat the other day or a shirt that said Black Dads Rock, and I was like, this shit pretty cool. But I was like, I wouldn't even wear this shit. Yeah, because I don't need to promote that I'm a black dad and I rock. I'm
but
that's just how I look at this shit. Yeah. But I'm with it. If somebody else wear it and say black dads rock, shout out to you.
I want to see a white dad t-shirt.
White dads rock.
Yeah. I just I think
you can only buy them hoes at Ruru Rimmon.
They have that.
I think white people's frustration is they feel like whatever they do,
They feel like they be getting left out of the cool shit.
And all right, bro, hey man, go get you.
I don't even care about. I tell Lisa all the time, bro. I don't care about people this much. I don't care about your relationship. I don't care unless you a friend of mine. We family, and I don't care about your relationships. I don't care about how you treat. I don't care about this Diddy shit. I just sit down and talk about it, nigga. I don't care about too much, but my friends, my family, my 49ers. You know, that ain't too much.
Yeah,
hey, bro, life too short to not do what you want to do with this shit.
Don't, bro.
Hey, be racist if you want to. They ain't got shit to do with me. I ain't gonna have to be around you.
That's how
I promote somebody being racist? Fuck no. Right. But I'm just saying, like, I don't care about you, bro. I don't care.
I enjoy is the wrong word. Maybe appreciate, but it's not it's like appreciate. Like I'm okay with seeing. I'd rather see it than not see it. But I appreciate white racist honesty. Cause like, okay, say how you feel, so I ain't gotta think about it. Now I know how to move.
See, I don't even care because I look at it like I'm never gonna be in a situation where I
gotta deal with you.
Yeah, or I take your word for that. Like I'm gonna take it like, oh shit, this motherfucker cool. I think everybody's silly as fuck. I think everybody's some goofies, nigga. So I'll never be like, boy, this nigga cool. This white dude cool as hell. I might just be like, hey, this white dude cool. But I ain't gonna be like, hey Jay,
we gonna get one on the pod.
Me, my new white friend Jay.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna find one like it's like finding like a German Shepherd, like a Labradoodle,
Finding what?
like a white friend.
You have a white friend.
Oh, Jason, but I don't count Jason.
He's white, baby.
Do I have a white friend?
John not white.
See, you putting white on John.
Well, he is white.
John is
not white.
Yes, but that's the thing. That's the thing about race, y'all. Race is one thing. Ethnicity and
it's another thing. Yeah.
Okay. With we're not talking about. We're not.
I know what you're saying, but why? How does John fit into being white when you say that?
I'm considered
the skin color,
a white Hispanic.
But you white.
Because I'm not a black Hispanic. You see, there is no
Texas shit. Like what?
Yeah, I never heard nobody refer to you as a white Hispanic.
If you have to put people in races, there's no brown race.
Hispanic.
Oh yeah, you're saying it's either black or white, but you wouldn't be on the white side.
You wouldn't be. Yeah, that's what
I would not be a black Hispanic.
Baby, you look like
the lady that killed.
I know people that.
What's
the lady that killed?
Very offended.
What's the lady that killed?
About that.
Why? Wait, I'm sorry.
What's her name?
Who would be offended that you considered
her favorite artist?
Tori Kelly?
No, from back in the day.
She like it.
Selena?
Yeah, you got the same skin tone of the lady that killed Selena.
No, she's lighter than me.
What's
No, don't try to give. I'm lighter. No, y'all the same color. You killed Selena. You a Selena killer.
What's the chick? What's you like Tracy Ellis Ross' daughter. If Tracy Ellis Ross and Prince had a baby,
Diana Ross.
You just if I change your name to Ross, everybody be like, okay, yeah, I see it.
Have you seen her grandchildren?
Yeah, exactly. They
white.
Have you seen?
But that's
have you seen all? Have you seen all of the children in high school?
Who was that?
Y'all talking about light skin? All the children mixed in light skin now.
Yes, I know.
Well, yeah, you look at the NBA, it's all
that's G. They think she one of them.
That's why I tell you, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. You can't. You're being nice about it to me because I'm your friend.
No, I'm just saying.
You see what I'm saying?
No, that's not.
Baby, I thought you were light skinned when I first met you.
Is that the only reason why you dated me?
Well, I didn't think you weren't black. I've dated women that were lighter than you, that were black. I thought you were black.
I knew she was Mexican.
But I also had a crash course in ethnicity because I'm just thinking black and white. And where we from, we think Hispanic is a race. So you think, oh, okay, they Spanish people, that's a race. It's not. It's like
Dominican.
Big Papi Ortiz is black, obviously,
Yes.
but then you look at
Yeah.
or you look
Nationality
at what's my baby name from South Africa who I got the crush on. No, the actress.
Oh.
I'm about to say that's a little Diddy-ish right there.
No,
She ain't
the
number
white lady from
17.
she was in
Charlize.
Charlize Theron.
You love Charlize.
I wouldn't put that much emphasis on it. I just think she's attractive, but she's not white.
Charlize Theron still
She's-
holding up.
She's white.
Yeah.
She's not. She's.
But by definition,
She's definitely a white woman.
Nationality.
yes. But I'm saying like bro, that lady from she from well, she's a white African.
She's a good example. Yeah.
Yeah,
She is white.
she is, but she ain't.
Nationality.
Because when we think of white, we just think of just white
Yeah,
American.
baby, this just too much thought.
But that's what I'm saying. It ain't. It's we try to make it. It's
Yeah.
our
but
boxes
that's
don't
how
make
not
sense.
Simple it is.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
but
saying.
the boxes don't. That's why I make. That's why I make the joke.
Boxes are dumb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I say like the white African.
You like Charlize Theron, bro?
I think she's very attractive, bro.
You like white women.
And
I would run
he
through a
likes
white
that.
woman.
Well, I like it too. That even when she tries to be ugly,
She can't.
she just
Who is this person?
Charlize Theron.
You don't know Charlize Theron? She like from the 90s.
First of all, she's
But she looks way better older than she does. Like when she was in
older.
when she was in the movie with
I liked
Keanu
her.
Reeves.
I liked her younger.
No,
She ain't like one of my white girls that I like though. I thought she was cool.
who's your white crushes? Give me 3 of them
3.
3 white
or
crushes?
5. Y'all said 3. Like that ain't enough.
Oh, Kelly Kapowski was one of them.
Okay,
Who's that?
Kelly Kapowski.
Oh, from Saved by the Bell. Is she brunette?
Yes.
What's my girl off of Boy Next Door? Boy Meets World. Topanga.
Mm-hmm.
Topanga, I think, is something too.
Yeah, I do too.
She is or something.
She's something ugly.
Topanga.
Oh my gosh, I love Topanga.
Get up.
Right.
She never looked weird to y'all.
Sit
I
these
love
next 10
Topanga.
minutes out. We
I
almost
even
done.
liked her when we was young. I liked her when she was just
Man,
like a.
Topanga is
I'm gonna tell you this one. What's my girl?
elite meal.
That was on Punky Brewster. Remember Punky Brewster?
I do, but I'm not.
Remember as she got older, damn, I forgot what. Remember Blossom? Remember the friend on Blossom?
6.
Her.
Yeah,
She ended up being on the Parkers.
she did. Yeah.
That's 3. One of my favorite back in the day was
From her young days.
damn, what's her name? She's like Marissa Tomei from back in the day.
Topanga is Maltese.
So she a dog. That was a good one. You know what
From the ethnic group native to Malta.
That was your
I
4.
love to meet some
I don't know what that means.
what's her name though? She was on the white girl that was on a different world.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't that Marissa Tomei?
I know my parents.
I think that was her. But I used to have a crush on her too.
You did.
But that was my
Oh yeah, Marissa.
Marissa Tomei. Yeah.
That's your 5.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
used-
weak ass 5, man.
Nah, that's a hard 5.
That's a mid.
Who you got?
All right, let's go. Topanga is on mine.
Bro, you said Charlize Theron, bro. I would have been cool if you said, what was the girl that was on the stripper movie? And G.I. Jane?
Jesse? Oh, no.
Okay, go
Bruce
ahead.
Willis' ex-wife
Yeah.
from G.I. Jane. No. All right, Topanga's on mine.
Demi Moore was.
Demi Moore,
She
yeah.
was fired back in the day.
Demi Moore is still very pretty.
Demi Moore look like Remy. Remy Moore.
Remy Moore.
All right, Topanga. My redhead babe from what's the vamp TV show? True Blood. The redhead.
Oh, you talking about as adults too? I thought you was talking
Yeah.
about like
As
kids.
No, I'm saying like now
Oh.
of all time.
Oh, now it'd be different.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, why are you naming her
like,
6?
You said crush.
Yeah, her.
Yeah. She was always like,
she mid.
Yeah, she was.
I start yours. All right, let me do mine. Then you can start yours because you went childhood.
Yeah, I thought we was talking about like crush. I don't have crush.
You don't got crushes now?
No.
What's wrong, bro? You all right? At least you be.
I'm with my crush.
Wink if she been beating on you.
I'm with my crush, bro.
We've been on that.
All right, let's see. Okay, Topanga.
I am not. Don't pay. I am not abusive. Maybe a lot of things. But
I think
am
so.
a man beater.
Okay, who you got?
Topanga, redhead from True Blood.
Charlie.
Alexander Daddario.
Who? Let me get
True Detective.
Milk. That's all I'm gonna say, brother.
Oh my God.
what's her name?
Milk.
Alamander.
Alexandria Daddario.
And I do know. Yeah, I know who you talking about.
She might be creeping in my top 5 all time. Sydney Sweeney, another Milk.
She's kind of young.
No, she ain't. She like 27.
No, she just play young women.
Oh, maybe
She was on Euphoria. They all 30 years old on Euphoria. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney creeping up into my all time. And then
Oh, she is 27.
Yeah, she like yeah.
Yeah.
Her face kind of bothered me.
Oh, really? Like,
Cause she do got a
It's this part of her face, like her eyes. Yeah, I like them. But so yes, it'll be Sydney Sweeney is for sure. Damn, this hard.
Well, I got one more.
Oh, my bad.
That was my 4.
My bad.
I can't put Charlize because she just
don't let him bully you into.
no, baby. She's not in my top 5.
That
She's
nigga
not.
about to say like Natalie Portman or somebody.
Hell no. No Lil Milk. It got to be. I said Topanga. Who else? Yeah, no, Charlize Theron. I gotta round it out because I don't think it ain't that many.
So I'm definitely going Sydney Sweeney. I'm going Margaret Robbie.
She too little for me. She's very attractive.
I'm going
she just pretty.
Margaret Robbie. Let me see if I can find
Sexy.
some. Oh, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I love Scarlett.
She just I don't know. She didn't age well to me.
She still alright though.
She alright. Mid milk.
I like old girl because she was the mother of dragons, but she'll have to look like that every day. Because in regular life, she is not like that.
She would have to look like
She had to dress like mother of dragons every day.
She
in regular life is Angelina Jolie white.
She is. She can't.
Angelina Jolie lips is definitely in the category.
From Girl Interrupted, Angelina is my favorite one, or Wanted Angelina. But I couldn't.
The older she got, it kind of got a little shaky for me.
Yeah, too little, man. She ain't got, like, you got to at least have some milk. This skinny white girl just annoy me.
Oh, and my girl from
skinny anybody.
What's her name from Charmed?
Which one?
Tomei.
All 3 of them. The original cast. Something Milano.
Yeah, Alyssa Milano. Alyssa Milano.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
She's little.
She's not skinny though.
She's not skinny.
Yeah, no.
Why all white girls skinny, except for the new ones? The new white girls not skinny.
Yeah,
The new white girls look like Buffy the Body. That shit throw me off.
Marilyn wasn't. I mean, that's back in the day.
Who? Marilyn Monroe. Oh, Marilyn Monroe was bad back in the day though.
She was bad of all time, but
yeah, she was messing with the president. I respect her grind.
they had to get up out of there.
Singing to him. Girl,
Would you be mad if
get out this man's face.
He like
if
this.
a woman sang me happy birthday like that?
Would I be mad?
All right, we got one more minute before this thing cut off.
We can get up out of here.
Now let me run through some randoms real quick. I posted this on Facebook, but I watched Boys in the Hood the other day, and I realized Ricky was the problem child. Like, nigga was buying scratch offs. He had in-house pussy, and he had a baby. Nigga was 16. It wasn't. And then, what doughboy stole from that store to get him 10 years?
That nigga was like 13 years old. He must have been stealing
like
for
10.
He probably was stealing for the previous 10 years of his life. That shit just added up.
He was 10 years old. He stole something from the store, didn't get out till he was 19.
We ain't talk about the 11 escaped inmates. That shit was funny.
I don't know the shit about it.
Oh, that was hilarious.
5 of them still out there.
Right.
How many?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They
keep running, boy.
Cut a hole in the wall and left a note that said "too easy."
On the wall. They wrote it on the wall.
But
if you escaped from prison, where would you go?
The nigga was so retarded, and I'm gonna say retarded. When he got out, bro went to the hood in New Orleans. The first dude got caught in the French Quarter under a car. Typical. The next nigga went, he was with his homeboys, had changed clothes and everything, and went live on social media.
Yeah, he wanted to get caught.
Bro was like, just got out. Yeah, fresh out. Niggas like, fresh out, nigga, you on the run.
Yeah.
What you talking
He
about?
wanted to get caught. He don't count.
Yeah, like 3 hours later, they swooped him up. One of the dudes killed himself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them killed himself. Shit, he wasn't going back.
Was like sleep on the bench somewhere, like at a bus stop or something.
Yeah, got him. Yeah, one dude said he ain't going back. That shit crazy. And jail is a tough place. But
the dude who killed himself, he ain't had that much time left, though, I heard. He only had like 4 years left.
Shit,
maybe that's
a long 4 more. I don't know.
What you got to get when your ass get caught?
Me?
I would have just stayed there.
Should have just stayed.
Yeah, I would have just stayed.
I'm gonna put this on your mind, bro.
Okay.
Next time we'll talk about it. What if the X-Men were just really special need kids?
I think they were. But
because don't that sound,
they were all on the spectrum.
Because think about it.
Where the powers come from?
So I wrote. So they went to they went to a school named Gifted Youngsters, a school for gifted youngsters.
Yeah.
Don't that sound like some inclusion?
Special ed.
Right. Professor X used to wear that helmet.
That's where they put the R-word kids. They put helmets on them.
Right. Then you got your strong ones. You got your strong, like the ones that was good at football, or basketball, but they was
been
like
grabbed by a retarded kid. Yeah, fuck my shoulder up.
They probably was just like they wasn't mentally, but they was kind of just slow. But they
Juggernaut was definitely retarded.
But they was great. They was ran fast and jump high.
Yeah,
they had muscles and shit when we was like 7.
Wolverine was retarded. Wolverine definitely was retarded.
Some of them on the spectrum like Rain Man.
Yeah. Gambit was kind of retarded.
Yeah, Gambit was a little.
Gambit was a little slow. Rogue was just.
Rogue was smart.
Yeah, I'm saying Rogue was just. She
was a white woman,
but Rogue
was she?
Country.
Rogue was elite milk though.
Yeah, Rogue was top shelf. If Rogue was real life, Rogue would be number 5 on my list.
No, she'd be probably number 1.
Yeah.
Rogue, they ain't shaped like Rogue.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, so yeah, but I was just thinking about that the other day, bro. I think the school for gifted children, that sound real inclusive to me.
Beast was Rain Man.
Rain Man,
Oh yeah.
Beast could be, but Beast was just was muscular and he was.
The ones who were colored.
Oh God.
They don't count because they just colored.
Like who?
Beast.
Oh, I thought.
Am I tripping?
Huh?
Wasn't he like super smart?
Yeah, Beast was a colored man. The ones who can fit into society, like Cyclops, get him the fuck out of here. He could have fit in.
He can't open his eyes. He was really Ray Charles.
So can I was about to say so can Stevie Wonder, but you see how good his albums was. Cyclops. I wonder if Cyclops could sing.
Who said that Stevie Wonder beat him at air hockey?
I want to see Cyclops play the piano.
Johnny Gill.
There's a whole bunch of stories going around right now saying Stevie can see.
He can, but he can't see he ain't completely blind. It's just like blurry.
Yeah.
He see like a Maltese.
You still see lights and
like a Maltese.
Yeah.
He see like Topanga.
Yeah. See, I love how you wrap that up in a bow.
Oh my God.
All right, man. This episode, we gonna get up out. It's 11:30. I'm sleeping.
Niggas getting old. When we first started the pod, we'd be like, "Hey, let's pour one more shot."
I probably could have. We probably could have went another hour, but the camera about to go out.
We good at this point right here.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week.
Me and my boo boo, we gonna go to a day party tomorrow.
That should be fun.
Yeah, we gonna try to get dressed up and go listen to some Afro beats until 11.
11 at night.
Yes, it started at 5.
Party?
It's from 5 to 11. We ain't gonna say the whole time. That's
It's
why
outside.
Day party
Yeah,
to me
it's a
sound
rooftop.
Like 1, 2.
No. No. It started at 5.
Oh,
From 5 to
okay.
11.
I'm like, damn.
Well, I say day party because 11 is when the party used to start.
Yeah, that's true.
Now that's when the party ends. So we're gonna see how long we can hang. I say we get there about 8 and leave about 10:30.
Oh, okay.
Give me a day party when the sun's still out. Give me some
Sunday brunch.
Yeah, give me that like 12, that 1 o'clock.
It be hot
12,
outside,
1
though.
o'clock. Yeah, give me one of them day parties.
I like your heat.
Give me one of them day parties.
All right, man. That was episode whatever this is. Y'all be good. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.